Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing an F-150 Lightning. This particular one has the Platinum package. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Ed Kenley Ford here in Layton, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. So the Lightning has a 98 kilowatt hour battery pack paired to a dual electric motor setup. It puts out about 580 horsepower and then 775 pound-feet of torque, and this is able to get 300 miles on a charge. And before we move forward to the next part of the review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see that, yeah, love the paint color in this one, but notice how everything's more smoothed out compared to regular F-150 to help out with aerodynamic efficiency. Got the giant Lightning light bar here on the Platinum. Front end, again, closed off for aerodynamic efficiency. And here's a quick look at the key fob lock and unlock. You got the front opening, tailgate drop down, and press that to open up the front here. And it's definitely a cool feature, I will say. I mean, tons of storage space inside. You've got the little escape button there, and then you've got a bunch of outlets here as well. So from like a practical perspective, it's actually really cool. And I think I can just press the button again and that will, yeah, lower it right back down. I mean, they make it easy, but let me know what you guys think about the front end design here on the Lightning. Around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275, 50, 22 in the front and over on the rear. And you can see with the wheels, mostly closed off for aerodynamic efficiency. Got the silver mixed with the black. And then you got F-150 Platinum. And I'm pretty sure this one's a dud. Yeah, so this one's a dud. If you want an actual charging port, you got to pop over to the other side. And yeah, you got your real charging port. But anywho, here is the full side view. You guys can see we've got the fixed side step there at the bottom as well. And then you can see the Lightning badge there in the corner. Now popping into the bed area, you guys can see a bunch of outlets here in the bed, and then you got LED light action. No bed liner, interestingly enough. Got all the measuring charts, and then this still has the normal F-150 tailgate step. And then if you press this button, it'll actually lower the tailgate right back up. Parking sensors here at the bottom, and then you can see the light bar here on the back with the Lightning. And putting it all together, let me know what you guys think about the overall design here with the Lightning Platinum. And this right here is why you get the Platinum. You guys can see soft touch here at the top, and then down below with the suede, and then more soft touch, and like the wood trim here. And we do have a speaker here for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And then look at the seats here with the Platinum. Really beautiful trim. Still have the under seat storage. I mean, this is like regular F-150 inside. You can see tons of legroom just like regular F-150. Got a little storage pocket there, cup holders, and then heated seats down below with the vents and all of that. And then header back here, it's good. And then taking a look at the front door panel again, soft touch all over, and then like that trim that goes down the center. More of the wood trim. Blind spot mounting with the mirrors. All of our window controls front two are automatic. Mirror adjustments, the mirrors do power fold in. We also have memory seat functionality. Again, another speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And then you guys can see 1,633 pounds of payload. Really cool with the headrest there. Platinum again, and then you can see perforated all down the center. Power adjustments on the side. Got your parking brake, your pedal adjustment, light controls here with the mirror lights, and then notice the front opening, and then for the tailgate, and then more of that trim here on the dash. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, soft touch all around. I think that trim is pretty cool there. Practical controls here on the front, and then you guys can see here with our adaptive cruise control, volume controls, voice command controls, and then turn signal / windshield wiper stock. And you guys can see the gauge cluster. Notice 282 miles of range. It says 100% charged right there. But we can see different bits of info here on the truck there in the center. Pretty standard stuff overall. And this does come with a 360 camera system, so you can see trajectory lines out the back. Turn the steering wheel, you got the bird's eye view as well. Good resolution overall. Not a huge fan of the vertical display, but you know, it is what it is. So starting at the bottom, you can see the controls here for the heated and cooled seats. So it's a nice feature to have, and all control for, you know, whatever you're adjusting there, which is pretty cool if you ask me. And then you can see the big view here in the center. And then notice we've got the pull down menu where we can change different things here. So for example, we can go to driver assistance, and we've got a bunch of options there. We can go to the vehicle tab, same thing. And then home screen button, pretty easy to use. So I mean, even though I'm not a huge fan of the whole vertical setup, it's relatively user friendly. Got our trailer brake controls here, and then you guys can see with the defroster, hazard lights, parking assist, stability control, and then you got some outlets here on the side. And speaking of side, we got the glove box set up. Pretty cool. Nice trim here on the outside. Wireless phone charging pad inside, if it'll pop up. Shifter here to put it into gear, and then you can see with the cup holders. And then this does have the workbench surface, just like a regular F-150. And then we've got a power sliding rear window, and then panoramic sunroof. Okay, so taking a quick look at the window sticker, 710A equipment group. But yeah, anyways, you got your base price, and then there's not really a lot of options you can add to the Platinum. Kind of comes fully loaded for the most part. $94,775 is the total MSRP. And let's see how it drives. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, dual blast monitoring, and through the rest of the rear. And let us set off in the Lightning. If I am able to review that new like special edition package with the, it's got like a wrap on it or whatever, it's like all blacked out. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'll do a review on one of those too for the Lightning. But judging by a survey that I did on the channel a little bit ago, I don't think that people are gonna be too interested in Lightning reviews though, and we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But I've got it in the one pedal drive right now. Yeah, so I've got it in the one pedal drive, and I guess I've got propulsion sound on, so it'll be interesting to hear what that sounds like. And no, it's not the sound you're hearing above, that's the jets from the Air Force Base. That's not the propulsion sound that this truck happens to have. Woo! Man, it is crazy how quick this thing is for a pickup truck. Okay, that's the power folding mirror function. Realize that mirror is a little bit too far up. But yeah, I mean, it's just like usually in pickup trucks, I don't feel like super confident. Like I always feel like I have to wait to pull out with traffic. But like this, it's got so much power that you can just zoom. It's pretty cool. Aside from that, seats are really comfortable here in the Platinum package. That's the plus. I guess we'll turn on the heated seat feature. It's kind of chilly outside today. Yeah, very smooth. Now the Lightning does have independent front rear suspension, so that helps out quite a bit with the handling. It handles quite a bit better than most pickup trucks. And then it also helps out the ride quality a bit. And go over bumps and all of that. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely create a little bit more space here with this Kia Sportage in front of us, because when this thing moves, it moves. Yeah, I mean, you can see like the acceleration getting onto the highway, it smooths things out pretty well. So it's pretty seamless overall. I just realized I've never seen so much trash before on the side here. Wow, that's crazy. Let's get some people out to pick some stuff up. Man, I thought this person would be, since there's no one behind me, I'm gonna let the one pedal drive do its thing, and then I'll kind of punch you a little bit here. It's pretty dang quick. Pretty dang quick. It's impressive. I'll be honest, I kind of like the propulsion sound. Let's actually pop into the sport mode. So now it's in the sport mode. So we'll kind of slow down here a little bit. It doesn't really feel any quicker in sport mode, to be honest. It's pretty similar. But overall, I mean, for a pickup truck, super luxurious with the drive. Pretty quiet on the highway too, in terms of, and there is some wind noise, obviously, but it's pretty nice, I think. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So let's get out of this before these people come. To something's up here with the Lightning. Skirt. Okay, Honda Civic, what are you doing? Something's up here with the Lightning. Let's try that again. Honda Civic freaking just swerving across the lanes. It's very comfortable. It drives really well. As like a luxury car slash daily driver car, it is fantastic. Does a really good job. Where this, you know, and I've talked about this ad nauseum, where this falls apart is the pickup truck stuff. Not because it can't tow a lot. It can tow a lot. It can tow like 10,000 pounds. the range is the problem, right? With these electric trucks, I mean, without anything, it barely has 300 miles of range. Woo! And I mean, most pickup trucks, even the one, like the least fuel efficient pickup truck I have ever owned was my Ram TRX. That had 350 miles of range on a tank. The least fuel efficient truck I've ever owned. So like, this is, in terms of range, as bad as the least fuel efficient trucks. Fuel efficient trucks will have closer to like 500, 600, 700 miles of range depending on the powertrain. So like, it just can't compete with ICE trucks or hybrid pickup trucks or diesel trucks, right? It just can't. So yeah, I mean, and then I did a survey on my channel, and I feel like my channel represents the US country pretty well, because most of my viewer base is from the US. It's like 70-80% on any given month. And then because I review all sorts of different types of cars, my audience is very broad. I don't have like, it's not like I have like one specific demographic, if that makes sense. My audience is just mostly people in the US and then all sorts of walks of life. So when I did this survey with what powertrain do people want best, I feel like it's a pretty good example of what people actually want. And the percentages, it was 7% EV, that's it, 7% plug-in hybrid, and then it was like 17% standard hybrid, 17% diesel, and then it was like 53% want just gas, nothing else, right? And if you look at how many cars sell in each segment, that actually is pretty close. Like, that's about how many, like the EV market share right now is at 7% roughly. So people just don't want EVs, and truck buyers don't want EV trucks because charging takes too long and the range isn't enough. And so this will work for some people. If you're looking for like a haul every so often luxury vehicle and you don't drive super far, this is great. But if you want to do, you know, longer hauls and more pickup truck stuff, it has the capability, doesn't have the range. Let me know what you guys think about the Lightning.